It's your boy once again right here, and we still wait people to come in. Yeah, I'm waiting you guys to come in. Please come all guys. Yeah, come all guys. Let me check something right here. Guys, you're all welcome right here. Oh, I've seen someone has just like the live. Yeah, and is in. Please, is Deno Africana say hello. Hello right there at home. What's happening right there? Yeah, greet our parents down there. Greet mama and greet our father. Uh, Tell us what's not happening there and which progress are you continuing down there? Yeah, that's the No Africana. Yes. Oh, three already on live. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, thank you for joining live. And please uh consider liking the like and please be active. If there's something that you wanna discuss right here, you're welcome all. You're given opportunity to come in. Oh, you are four. So welcome once again to this amazing vlog of Brian the Mason. Oh, I see always Kibe. Always Kibe. It says I see you. She saying hello. Hello, always Kibe. Welcome right here. Deno Africana says things are just happening good. Plus, I got a place fully at school. Oh, may the God bless you. So you are going to join the college, right? Yeah, that's the Africana right there for us. So, guys, as I was just saying in the first, is your boy once again right here, Brand the Mason, and I'm just appreciating for this all times that we've been out for after some quite long. Yeah, I just to go and invest on the other channel of which you know it. At first, it was being called Brand Village Activities, but due to some issues, I wanted just you guys not to be confused. That's why I went ahead and make it to be called Brian Brian the Mason with double S. So please guys, go there, check Brand Village Activities or Brand the Mason with double S. Yeah, I'm doing the campaign of the other side. Please go there, check me out there, subscribe, watch the videos there till the end, because guys, I'm really chasing to be monetizing, and I'm chasing to have 1,000 subscribers. So I just plead with you guys, please go there, check me out, subscribe there, and I'll be appreciating so much. It's on 16 people right in this live. Thank you so much for joining this live. You know, I was to done this live in the other channel of Brian the Mason, but due to it was like giving me that I should just be maybe staying in for at least 24 hours, of which it will be tomorrow evening is when uh, I could be able to do live there. So guys, uh, what can we say? Oh, then Africana says yeah. So which school are you going to join right there, and which course are you going to do? Yep, which course are you going to do there? So today guys, it's an happy Sunday. How have you been today? Have you gone to church right there? And to me down here, you know, I didn't go to church. I just to praise my Lord right here at my house, because uh anywhere you just be gathering and praising the Lord, he will be able to come, and you'll be able to have a word of God right there. So that's why I say, oh, today let me just have to do this. So guys, as we just continue with this, an opportunity. So many things happened back then with this my old channel, but due to some things I had just to begin it, because I tried to explain for you back then, yeah, for the battles that we just been going through this one. Making this channel made me like 6 months to make it come the way it is right now, having 1,050 subscribers. And oh, African Sherry, hello everyone. So he's greeting hello everyone. Welcome to this platform, guys. Actually, this is my first day doing the live, yeah, but I'm just glad to see how things are going down here. And thank you for supporting my live always, yeah. So as I was saying back there, I fought for this channel for 6 months, yeah. In the first, I just was struggling. I started this channel, as you can recall back then. Mike Kizo helped me to, he told me about making what do you call it, making a channel. So after that, he just advised me and told me that, Brian, if you could be able to do this, it could have just been better to showcase your job. And right here, I went ahead and he opened for me the channel, of which the channel did a very, very good way until the time I monetized. But on the process of monetization, I had just to have some difficulties, of which the mails were totally different. But they're being sorted out, and I'm wishing that anytime soon we'll be having it back. But before that, let's just grow this one. Yeah, let me show you guys. Yeah, let me show you it. Let me show you the other one. Yeah, let me show you the other one so that you could be able to go there straight and check it out. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, Brian the Mason. I think I'll have to turn the camera so that you can be able to see it. Yeah, this is it. Brian the Mason. Yeah, Brian the Mason with double S. So go there, check me well, Brian the Mason, and I'll just be appreciating so much. Yeah, go there, guys, and subscribe, all of you, and I'll be appreciating so much. Yeah, we just saw it out there, Brian the Mason, and it's quite good, guys, to have it. Yeah, that's what I can say. But as we just continue right here, guys, we have a lot to say, we have a lot to share. Today I was cooking at my kitchen, but this that was supposed to be done on a live, but due to some things that couldn't been maybe there are some circumstances that wasn't been able to be defended out, yeah, due to the side wasn't able to reflect the live. So that's why I decided to put this one lively, do the other one on the video. Then again, due to I promised people that I promised myself that I want to do the live. Oh, African Sherry, that's the most heartbreaking thing YouTube can ever experience after a month of hard work. I prayed God gives you the strength to keep pushing and trust Him. All will be well. All the best. Oh, thank you so much, Shireen. Yeah, thank you so much for your advices. Thank you so much for this grateful that you just be telling me. Be blessed. And guys, Sherry right there, she has just attained her watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very happy for her. And please go there, watch his videos till the end, and I just have to appreciate so much. Yeah, let's support each other, by supporting, while I'm being supporting myself, being supported by so many people there. We are there to support each other, of which I'm glad that you just saw this and happened, because Now this is the beginning of the game, you know. After her, I don't know if she, oh, hope you've just been gone and on the process of monetizing. But what I can just tell you, my sister, is that now it's a journey. This is where the journey begins. Yeah, this is where the journey begins. So right here is where you'll be able now. Yeah, you'll be able now to know that this is where you'll be getting your earnings. Yeah, so here you must make sure that you work hard. Yeah, work hard to achieve your goals. Yeah, because this is the lifetime now, this is the job that God has just created for us. So that's why I'm telling you that keep on pushing, press hard, so that you'll be able to get everything that you want in your life. And I do believe that whoever works hard, God will always reward him or her by giving him or her whatever he or she has just been asking him for. He will just be delivering only when you'll be able to work hard. Yeah, then Africa, hope you are hearing about this. And always Kibe, who are just right, and those all who are just in this life right now, I'm just saying that in this life you must work hard, and when you work hard is when God himself will be able to see you, then will be able to provide for you whatever you need or you desire or whatever you've been asking him to give you. Yeah, and those are the only ways to do it. So guys, I'm just glad to see how things have been going. So back then we were discussing about things, so about the channel. So that's how things have been going to me. But thank you so much, guys, for you've been coming to the other side. You've been subscribing, you've been supporting me. Yeah, I say thank you so much for that. And I'm much grateful the way it's really going, because right now, guys, I'm just counting like I'm remaining with like 500 and how many, 520 520 subscribers to reach 1,000 subscribers. So please, I wanna plead with you guys right here, please go all to the other side and subscribe to Brian the Mason with double S. Brian the Mason with double S. I think I'll just be showing you all along. Yeah, so that you could be able to see it very well. Yeah, let me just show you in the other. Yeah, let me turn the camera. Yeah, you see Brian the Mason, guys. Brian the Mason. So go there, check me out, Brian the Mason. Go check that account very well, and make sure that you subscribe, and I'll be much happy, and I'll just be praising God. Oh guys, please subscribe, please like the video, turn on notification bell there, and I'll be appreciating on this live, guys. If you are there, tell us where are you watching from, and where are you from right here. Yeah, so that we'll just be able to push together, and that's all I can just say. But now, guys, let me just give you a story, and what have just been happening down in the life. You know, we guys, we really come from far. Yeah, and in life, it's not easier. Yeah, life is not easier as some people are thinking. And to be who you are today, yeah, to be who you are tomorrow. If you try to make your tomorrow, you must today, you must suffer. You must make sure that you suffer. And if you can suffer for it, then that means that your tomorrow, you are not ready to prepare for the tomorrow. And the journey of making your tomorrow is something else. It's like when Jesus was being tested, when he went after he come from uh fasting. Was it fasting? He went like go to the jungle to to pray for 40 days, not eating, not drinking water for 40 days. Then after then, when he just came back, he just saw when the Satan was giving him temptations, where so this one is almost going the same because it a sacrification. He just sacrificed for him, yeah, and not be testified with all these things. So that's what I'm saying. I could just be trying to narrate this, maybe to make it. It might just be looking similar to the other ones, yeah. The way the other one was being done, you know, he was tested. He was even taken to the top part of the mountain and being told that to fly from the other side going down, then God will come with these angels and pick him, yeah. And he just said no to that. So it's just the same way to this journey, yeah. It's a very very long journey, and it's something which needs more of our attention to make it. And need us, the brains must be open, your eyes must be on, and your strength must be ready to work, because you know how we fight our forts are totally different, yeah. They're totally different. Reason why I'm saying this is that you'll find that, like now I'm doing masonry, yeah. You find, just to make sure that that masonry goes the way I want, I must be able to be having more skills that will give our people to come and say that, oh Brian, you are enough to start this, or you are enough to do this, yeah. You are enough to start doing a 3 bedroom, you know. When the clients, you know, when you do the first job, the client to recommend it, it's not easier, guys. It's not something easier. So that's why I could just be saying that in life we need to sacrifice, yeah. And shortly, as I just begin about these journeys, you know, I'll just have to say about my journey, how things have been going all along, yeah. Because mine was tough. Mine was kind of tough, guys. It was something that if you couldn't have enough faith, you couldn't have enough faith to go with it, then things could have just been falling apart. You couldn't have seen me right where I am today, yeah. Because this journey, it's something else, guys. It's not easy as you think. You know, back then, in you know, I started working in 2015. Oh, Boniface. Oh, Boniface. Boniface has just entered life. He said, do you think Nyabohansa YouTubers should work together to create a circle or investment fund? How will you structure it? Yeah, Boniface, your idea is something which is very good, and actually making a circle is something which unites so many people. You know, because when you're together, when the circle could just be made, like here in Nyabohansi YouTubers, when we gather and make a circle will, you know, while maybe you say you wanna buy this laptop, right? Yeah, you want to buy this laptop, and you say that no, we are on a circle, and they say that due to the other guy needs this one, the circle could be able will be able to give out, buy it, then give out, then again go again, then buy to the other one, or could just be saving, yeah, could just be saving, then after sometimes they'll be able to give out the money, yeah. So that's how things are. Boniface, your idea is quite good, but maybe that need when people just gather together and we propose it and see if it could be working out, yeah. I can see African Sherry heartbreaking. Yes, it's heartbreaking because it's something painful. So let's just continue. Yeah, back then, guys, I was just saying that I started this work of masonry in 2015 as a handman, pure handman, guys, pure handman, knowing anything. Yeah, and before that 2015, that's when, before I go to school, before before I get out of school, not before I go to school. Yeah, when I was in school, primary to secondary school level, on Sundays or the times that we close the schools, I could be able to go to those parts, like in standard 8. Yeah, that standard 7, standard 8. I could be managing to go to the construction sites and mix, yeah, mix the sand, helping people to do all, carry the stones, mixing the concrete, then turning to secondary 2. I could be escaping on those weekend classes. I could not be able to go there. Yeah, so I did that until the time I just finished out. Then later joined this construction site in 2015. Oh, Boniface, I've been advocating for this. No one created in Nyabohanze is not interested. Do you know why? Okay, I don't know, but you should. I'm there. Maybe you could be just telling Boniface. You can tell us so that we can know why. Yeah. So as I was saying, back then in 2015 is when I joined and got one person, one very big, who's very huge person and very tall. Yeah, I could just be seeing him like this. Yeah, he was very tall, so I could just be seeing him like, and he was shouting. People were just like, people were afraid of him. Yeah, I can see African Sherry, Boniface, lack of unity. Yeah, true. Yeah. So that's African Sherry and Boniface. You can start in your home. Yeah, Boniface said that you can start it in your home area in Siaya County. Yeah. In Siaya, we as Masons down there we have the circle. Boniface down there in Siaya County, Gunja, we have the circle of the Masons. So each and every month we always do something. Yeah. Yes, African Sherry, Boniface, African Sherry, greetings to you. Why don't you start it with like mind creators? That's for you, African Sherry, yeah, from Boniface. So I was saying that I found a tall guy, tall man, yeah. He was not joking at all. And that man was like shouting, "Hey, can you do that?" Yeah, he was very serious man, and he could just be, when you just mess up, he could take the spade and beat you, and even he could be say, for time he just sling me right here. I can just remember back when he's sling me right here, when I tried, I was making what do you call it? I was making I was building the bricks, and those bricks were not going in a good way. So he just took the stone and sling me up there. I was almost falling down, and I was on a ladder. Yeah, so he was not joking at all. So African Sherry is saying greetings to you too, Boniface. Yeah, Boniface, African Sherry has just greet you there. So the journey begins in this way. Yeah, so in 2015, when you know in the first place, guys, if I can tell you, I think I know this would just be like a painful thing. you know Before I joined, I went on the field, and someone employed me to look after his cattle. So I was looking after some people's cattle until the time that this boy called Steven. I think back then you see him in my videos. He's called Steven. He's a mason. Where he just came and said, Brian, you are doing a bad job, and yet back you are doing the masonry. Please get out of this place we go. I was employed for 1 year. No, for 1 month. Then the next month, he said that no, we have a tall man who is just will be able to give you a job, and if you have interest of knowing the job, then it's possible to you to do it. So when he took me there, we started going to job in Ugunja town. My first job I think we did it in game constituency. Yeah, in game constituency, where I was given, it was like a punishment, guys. You know, sweeping a big mansion like that of Marwa, starting from first floor to the ground floor. You know, it took me like whole day to sweep the whole that thing. That, and when I was just get sitting down, it was a chaos. Yeah, it was a chaos. It brought some chaos. So I just work. Or if I see him, I just have to work. Then he didn't want a shagla bagla job. Yeah, he didn't want a shagla. That's a great if you have one. Yeah, Boniface said that that's great if you have one in your county. Yeah, we have it, Boniface, down there. Yeah, it's a very good organization. And you know, back then, if something happened to you, they'll be able to come because it's an organization. So that's how we just trying to survive down there. So I was saying that I was given, it was like a punishment, guys. Yeah, but me, in the first place, I just saw it as a punishment. A little, little did I know that that was my ticket to start working with him. So, you know, due to having that courage and say that, oh, this one I can do it, because imagine at that time, the only money that could be paid is 200 shillings. He could be able to pay 200 shillings and as a handman. People are being paid 200, yeah, 200 shillings. So that day I worked, but it was very far. It was very far. It was far from Ogunja. It was like a place where the matatu, if you bought the matatu, you'll be able to use like 170 shillings. So it was very far. And if you compare using the bike could at that time could be using like how many, like 500, no 300 shillings. It's very very far. Yeah, so we worked there. When it turns to evening, it just say that, oh, you are lucky enough, now you can join my crew. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, I got the job and I got the opportunity to work with the main engineer. So in the first place, it was so difficult. Yeah, it was so difficult, guys, for me to adapt, because he was very rough and he wanted his things to be done very quick. Yeah, it was a team chap. You must be very quick, and all the things that you're doing, you must be very vigilant. In case of any mistake, you are there for it. If case of any mistake, you are there for it. So I was like, will I manage? Because now I wanted it, but Rat is here. So I just tell myself that, oh, no, I should not be giving up. So we were like 5 people. But out of those 5 people, all of them ran, and I just remained one like this. Out of 5, I just remained one, because back then I found that there are 4 people already recruited there to work as handmans, and in that time I didn't tell the guy that I'm interested in knowing the job or doing what. So he asked me after all those people, and he asked me, Brian, now you remain yourself. Will you be able to work, or you are going to run the way those people run too? I had just to tell him, no, me, I can't run the way you think. I'm ready to work. And it's now my turn to show you that I'm I'm like, I need this to happen in my life, because I tried to explain for him that due to I'm out of school, and I'm not seeing any job to be done that I can do. And back then, I've just been realizing that this is the best thing that I can do, and will be able to help my family, my future family. Yeah, that time I was saying that when I marry, yeah, like there's this thing that was coming to my mind, that when I marry, will I be able to sustain the family? And if I'll be able to sustain my family back then, that family of which I know very soon, maybe all after, maybe all things, maybe is when I'll be planning to have a family. Right now I'm still like trying to check how my parents and my brothers and sisters, how they are. So, due to all this, also I was asking myself, how will I be able to defend myself tomorrow? Yeah, how will I be able to defend myself tomorrow? So to defend myself and bring something on table, I say that this thing need me to sacrifice myself, sacrifice my time, and work hard. Oh, sorry guys, it's almost midnight, but sorry, we have just to continue this. Yeah, I had just to sacrifice on this. Yeah, I had just to say that now it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I had just to take this opportunity that I've been given to prove the world, or to prove my parents, or to prove anyone that I can. Yeah. So it just took me. Then we started the basics. Yeah, the basics was to start measurements, like doing the measurements of the sun, the rationing of which he just taught me, like, he was honest, by the way. He's telling me that, Brian, in first place, you must know that 3 wheelbarrows are going with one bag of cement. And if you are doing things like the finishing, you must be very vigilant. Don't make sure that You must make sure that all the measurements goes. So after that, he took me. Then we were building with him, like, he do the cabin, he put the plumb bobs on the wall, and was right there to check how he was doing. I did that in 2 weeks, while I was being put in the middle. Yeah, and then after that, he taught me how to interpret plans. Yeah, he taught me on how to interpret plan from the paper to the ground. Yeah, building the house from the paper to the ground. And those, like, all those, I told you, it was very, very tough times. Yeah, I was even being caned right there, just in a small mistake that I made in doing the measurements. It was on a rough way to me. So people are saying, oh, Brian, you have to quit, or Brian, leave this, because that person is mistreating you. And I say, no, this is my life, and I know whatever I want in my life. That's why I just took this way. Yeah. So he was like telling me back then, he said that, oh, Brian, I've seen you. You have a very, very strong, heart. You are not able to run away from this job. So I think it's high time I took you to another level. So that's where he just took me. And by then, he was paying me nothing, guys. Yeah, he was paying me nothing, because it's not easy as someone to give you all skills that you wanted. And that time, guys, the life was very tough back at home. You know, back then, there was not enough money, guys, to sustain the family. There was not enough money. If I can just remember, back in 2012, where my dad's job was affected, so he couldn't be getting enough job like back then. So we were really suffering. So my mom had just worked hard for us to continue the education, all those. And at that time, my dad could trying his best to do it, but due to those circumstances, they were very, 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 very difficult to go through them. So he was like, the smaller I get, he could just be sending to us, then we use. Then later, after doing all this, learned my job, went to Nairobi, did all, and I become a mason. Like, now today I'm a mason. Yeah, so that's where, I came to realize that knowing a job is a work on the other way, And now finding a job is another job. At times I could be sitting even 3 months without job. 3 months without job. And that then, I don't know what was happening. My family had nothing. Like, I can remember when we could just be plowing and get some corns from the farm. We could be able to sell them to make sure that maybe we get we get the money to make the flour, and get the same money to make to buy for the for maybe the vegetables. Yeah. And back then it was not easier to eat maybe the meat, eat the fish. Yeah. People come from far, guys. When you see me right now today, I don't know if you could be able to stand for it. It was very bad. Oh, guys, something is happening in the kitchen. Let me go and see. Then we continue. Yeah. Yes, we are back. We are back, guys. So I was saying that it was not easier, guys, to get something. Yeah, when I say to get something was not easier, it was not easier, guys, because we had no money. My father's jobs were like getting one maybe in a week. He was there to pay the rent. Yeah, he was there to pay the permit, like for his job to have a permit. He had just to pay so that he can just continue working. But now, in my side, I had just to work hard so that I can help my mom. We had just like my sister was in school back then. My brother's right. My brother was there, and my younger one too. So, my sister was in secondary school. My brother too was almost finishing out. Was on almost going to. Back then it was standard 6, standard 5, standard 6. So it was quite very difficult to have it out. Yeah. Oh, Boniface, which chapter of your life made you the person you are today? Yeah, Boniface, we are coming there, but the chapter that made my life today be who I am is after sometimes, I started getting contracts. Boniface has started getting some contracts. With those contracts, like my first contract that I can just remember was I had. A 3 bedroom, doing the tiling of 3 bedroom, which it was my first time doing the quotation and make it possible have a, like, the labor came at 80,000. Yeah, that was the first big money, that contract that I owned, of which that, after paying everyone, I just remained with 60,000 in my pocket, Mr. Boniface. Yeah, that's where my life started changing. Yeah. So back then, let me just continue. Back then, so I was telling you that back then, my dad was not being able, he was not stable enough even to sustain himself at the place. At times he was telling us that, oh, today I just sleep hungry. But we just my mom was struggling so that he could just be getting something on the table right there. So my dad, my mom said, "Oh, we could just be going there, then work." He worked for people in the farms, yeah, to make sure that my dad and for us we get something on the table. Imagine, my mom worked hard. Like, he woke up in the morning, go to people's farm, yeah, go to people's farm. And back then, when I have no job, I just to go with her so that we could just be plow for people so that we can get money. And back then, I just stood like I said that one day, I must be the one who turned our family again to another next level of life. I said that from this poverty, I was just praying for God that God, one day, God, you'll just give me the authority, and if this will just be there for me, this opportunity, when this chapter will just be opened like this, I swear to God that I say that I must do something that will embrace the family and will make the family's name to grow again and be strong, yeah, to make it grow and overtake, yeah, like doing things that will start making them grow again and being seen as a big and being given as an example that, oh, at Brian's place is as a good example. Like right now, as we are speaking today, we are the only people who are could be given example that say that go at Brian's place and you'll be able to get, after sometimes you're able to start doing the chicken until the time you see now we have like 400 plus. Yeah. So our parents worked hard. Oh, Don West said hi. So, hi, Don West. Welcome to here, right here in this live. Yeah, welcome. And please like to the video, and I'll just be appreciating so much. Yeah, Don West, welcome to this. And what do you think about? And where are you watching from? Where are you from, guys? And yeah, I'm right here, guys. So we are just continuing. I'm giving you how the stories were. So, guys, I was just telling people, my God, I was just like feeling, of which even today I have a strong faith that I'll be able to go back. Sometimes I'll like the hard work that I'm really doing, I'll must make sure that I build my mom a 3-bedroom house or a 2-bedroom house, which must, yeah, this I feel like it must, because this has just been my dreams from back then. Yeah, this has just been like my dreams from that time. Oh, Don West, I'm Jamaica, very proud of you and your achievement. Oh, Don West, thank you so much, and may you be blessed. Yeah, may you be blessed so much, and big up to Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica, me always say that be blessed always, and big up family from Jamaica. Yeah, and right there, Jamaica is a very good country. May I say thank you so much. And you see right now I just wear my Jamaica shirt. Yeah, Jamaica shirt. Yeah, so that's means that one love for you guys. We say wagwan. Yeah, so as I said that back then we were like in a tough life, but on that tough life, still I able to have the faith that we will make it, of which we just continue. It's through the glory of the Lord, which has just been moving with me and moving with the family together. Yeah, yeah, of which, oh, I'll have just to glorify the name of the Lord, for this far he has just been with us. Yeah, because I can remember back then, like having a meal like meat, you could just be having it once in maybe in 3 months or 4 months is when you could be able to have it. Yeah, we were like, there sometimes, guys, it was very difficult. We were in a difficulty time that having one meal in 20, like for breakfast, you could, if we take breakfast, that breakfast will be the one serving until supper, dinner or supper or dinner is when we'll be able to have, yeah, another meal. Imagine, guys, the life was too tight, which we could be able, we were not be able to take the breakfast, like the breakfast could be acting as the lunch and pushing us till the in the evening. At times, you could just be reaching evening, then we take that the porridge, and maybe with one scotch. Then we go to sleep like that. The life was too tough. Yeah, the life was too tough that we could not be able to have such. But Boniface, now when I just got like uh all those days, I could be just be going, finding no jobs, going to these sites, no job. But I didn't knew that God's, at times God's timing is something which is magnanimous, and waiting his time is something very, very good. So I didn't knew that, but I was having faith that one day I'll be having my contracts, I'll be doing my jobs, I'll be supervising my jobs. So until the time that someone just called me, hello, give me a call, hello, Brian, hello, Brian, where are you? Where are you from? Where are you? There's a job right here. Come and do the quotation. When I just go there, I found that there's a 3 bedroom house. A 3 bedroom house, guys. So that house was next to my Kizo's place. It was not that far. So when I went there, it's in the center. When I went there, I was given opportunity to do the, it was in the evening and it was drizzling. So the guy told me that, Brian, do the quotation, all quotation, general quotation. So I just do the quotation. Then I submitted. They told me that I'll call you. So I said, I give it a benefit of doubts. Yeah, when it turns in the morning, they call just, oh, I just received the call that, Brian, oh, you win the contract. Please go to the shop and pick the tiles. Oh, guys, I jumped up and I told my mom. My mom just prayed. Yeah, my mom prayed and said, thank you, Lord, for this again, once again. My son has just win this. So be with him as he just continue with this journey. Yeah, so I went there. My mom prayed. And guys, your mom is your mom, guys. Yeah, your mom is your mom. In whichever way, she could just be saving you, like praying for you and believing that one day we're gonna make it. So I can remember that was a season where we were doing the planting. So it was a planting season, like this season now. So when I went there and submit the materials, we went with the guy, and the client trusted me and sent the money, and I went down there. Like the quote, if I can just generalize, the materials were costing like was it 170,000? Yes, it was around 170,000, of which my labor was coming at a price of 85. It was 90,000, but they bargained. Those people bargained, guys. They bargained, and they bargained until the time they removed like 10,000 on top of it, so it remained 80,000. So I said, oh, okay then. Could I just say with my heart, where could I just be getting this kind of money? So then let me just continue. So when I went there and picked the materials, the previous day, when it just turned, so I came with my squad. Guys, I did this job like never, like I will never ever do it again. I did it, and with all my heart, with all my passion, and they were proud of it. And they said, oh my goodness, Brian, you made it. Yeah, you made it, guys. And I'll say, oh my goodness, now I see the, now I see the hard work pays. Yeah, I saw that the hard work pays. So at that time, guys, I was very happy, and I was very, very happy, guys, to see how things have just turned to my side. Yeah, I was very proud to see how things are just done. Then we worked like 3 days. Was it 4 days? We were with Dennis. The guy called Dennis. You know, Dennis is a good. He was back then in the industry where we were. We were with Dennis, and we were with someone called Steven. So at that time, you know, I was paying them like 1,500 in a day. Then the handman back then was being paid 400 shillings. So I was working with two masons, and plus me, we are three. So we pushed that house in 3 days. Yeah, in 3 days. Then in 3 days, 3 days, let me see. No, no, no. I did that job in 1 week, not 3 days. If I just compare, if I just do everything, like all the things that was supposed to be done there, it took me like 1 week. So 4 days, the masons, we work with masons there and finish out. Yeah, because that time we were not doing like the two walls of the bathroom. We didn't put the tiles at that time. That one was just put like uh sometimes back here. I went back and put them, but we were doing the wall tile of the kitchen and the floors. So the floors we did very faster. Then the rest remained the grouting. So the grouting is the one I had just to remain with the handman. So we did those cleaning and putting the groutings. Then after that, I found myself remaining with 60,000, 60 Kenyan shillings. You know, back then, oh, there's Terry 8 to 8. Terry, hi Brian, you are very good mason, and I'm sure your parents are proud of you. How did you learn to cook? Oh, oh, these cooking skills. Back then, we were cooking with my mom. Yeah, we were. As the firstborn, you must be able to know everything. Guys, I'm the firstborn in the family, so I must be able to cook very well. Yeah. Boniface, Brian, thank you for opening up and sharing your life story with us. It takes courage to take about the struggle, failures, and difficult moments that shaped you. I hope your journey inspires many young. Yeah, thank you so much, Boniface. Oh, I see Joan Abonyo, my sister. Greetings, Brian. Joan, greetings. How are you right there, my sister? Yeah, this welcome to this life right here. We are trying to talk about how life has just been. Boniface, this the life is not easier. The life needs like and still I can just say that still I have long way to go. I have long way to go. This is not the time. Now is when I say that I must press the button. The button must just be pressed so that I can just continue working hard so that I can just achieve it. So guys, after then, you know, me to remain with that 60,000, that means that when we were working, I was paying the others, then I pay myself. Yeah, I was like working, like doing the day work, so I just to pay myself. I pay until the time. Now the profit remains 60,000. When I went with this back at home, guys, you see those ships that I always showcase on the video back at home. My the first thought of mine that came from my mind is that I told my mom, no, 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 no. Now, and it was on a Wednesday, where back there we have the market of the cattle, where they sell them. We call it Nzoia, where they sold sell the sheep. I went ahead, guys, and bought the sheep. I just bought one sheep like this. At that time, the sheep, and it was the bigger one. I bought the sheep and the son. It had a son. So I bought a sheep and the son. So when I used, like, the mother was 5,700. Yeah, 5,700, and the kid was 2,500. So 2,000, that's 5, 6, 7. So I used like 8,000 plus transport. Transport was because we went with my mom is 150, 150. So I used like 300 shillings. So on that, I bought the, what do we call it, the dewormings and all those. So those adding included was around 10,000 that I used on that installation. So out of 60, I use like 10 now, so I remain with 50. I had just to give my mom 10,000 for her now, for the good job that she has just been doing for us, for just keeping us, staying with me, feeding me when I just have no work. You know, I had the beards at that time, but my mom could be able to feed me. And by at that time, I was paying at the phone of Lipa Mdogo Mdogo, you know, those phones that are being paid. Back then, I was paying it. Yeah. So my mom, when he went back on this place and had her money, just saw me. I was kind of sick. And that time, let me show you my picture back then, guys. You'll just be wondering how I was old, guys. I was very, very old. Yeah. I was very, very old. So people are wondering what's wrong with this boy. Yeah. People are wondering what's wrong with this boy. But I always say that God is good all the time. So let me show you how I was back then. How I was back then. Yeah. You'll just be wondering, was this Brian? Yeah. Was this Brian? Was this Brian? So where is it? Where is the photo? Yeah. So guys, this was me back then. Yeah. This was me back then. You can see the way I was. Yeah, people are saying that, oh, Brian, this was back. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see, guys. I want to show you very well. Then if you just compare it with now, you'll be saying, oh my goodness, Brian, you come from far. Yeah. So guys, this was me back then, guys. You can see the way I was. That was me back then. Yeah. So it was not easier back then. It was not easier. So we were struggling. I can remember, so this money, after giving mom 10,000, in my house, I was like saying that, what can I buy to my house? So I went ahead and buy the couches. Those couches that you see when I'm doing the video back in the house, back at home. Those couches, that was the money that I bought the goats, the sheep, and those couches. Those couches cost me like 30,000, 30 Kenyan shillings, 30,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, I used to buy those couches. Yeah, imagine. Yeah. So whenever all the time I see those ships and I see the sheep, the couches, I just remember the hard work that I just put so that I can just go to all those. So after that, so when someone, it was just like God sense. Since that day is when people were just coming, say that, oh, who did this? Then that woman would say, oh, this is Brian, who was just do this. Then he said, give him a call. I want him just to go. So I was like I was just like being pushed, go this way, this way, this way, this. So that's how my work started showcased out. Yeah. So that's then people were saying, could you be able to do the plastering? And say, yes, sure, I do. So, first people will know me on how to do you. Like back in the home, up to now, still I'm the best to do the tiling. Yeah, tiling work, still I'm the best, guys. They still trust on me. Yeah, and they know very well that still I'm the best to do it. And in the plan works and everything, still they know that I'm the best. Yeah, I'm the best, guys. So like people always give the benefits of doubt. They doesn't doubt on my work. Oh, sorry guys, sorry for that. I wanna just take some water right there, yeah, so that we can just continue. Yeah. Oh my goodness, sorry for that. So guys, the life was very tough, but that was the way God started opening me for the ways. And then I can remember that same year, no, the second year, when it came on December, Kizo just came and yeah. So Kizo came, Kizo came back home and called me, Brian, please come. I wanna give you the job. You know, back then we were working with my Kizo. He was my best handman. That guy, if I can tell you, Kizo's the very best handman ever. Yeah. So when he came back home, he called me, said that, brother, I want you come and build me a toilet and plaster my Simba. You see, we call it Simba down there. The first houses that we built back in our homesteads, we call the Simba. So I went there and built that toilet in a very good way. So he's telling me, oh, you should be opening your channel so that you could be showcase whatever you're doing. Yeah. So I said, no, why not? I went ahead and joined. And after joining it, guys, that's where I started a journey to YouTube. That's where I just got this channel that you're seeing right here. This channel called Brand the Mason. Yeah, back then, guys, I work hard. I invested for this channel for so many years, for so many months. Then later, that was Jan, Feb, March, April, May. So in May is where I did my monetization and everything. So then later on, all these dramas just begin. But thank God that I had just to do it once again and make it. Yeah, so I make it, and all those happened. But later, due to some mail, there's some things that happened which I couldn't have maybe come across to, trying to make them go. There are some things which could be happening, and you can't be able to help out. So those circumstances, I just to open a new channel, of which that channel is right here with us. Yes, this one, Brian the Mason. In the first place, it was Brian Village Activities, but I changed it for you guys to have a humble time to be able to see it. So I think that's how the story has been, and it's very impressive, interesting. And guys, I want to thank you so much for joining this live right now, and thank you for enjoying out. Thank you for the comments that you've been leaving down there. I say thank you, and may you be blessed all along. I want to take this opportunity to end it, and before I end it, I want to say please go there, check me out. Brand Village Activities, or Brand the Mason. Let me show you out so that you'll be able to see it very well. Yeah, let me show you out. Brian the Mason, guys. Yeah, Brian the, oh, no, let me turn it fast. Oh my goodness, what's wrong? Yeah, Brian the Mason. Yeah, so that's how it is, guys. Already Brian the Mason, the channel is growing. I have like uh 478 subscribers, guys. 478 subscribers, and watch times are growing. Everything is growing. So please go there, check me out, show me some love, and I'll just be appreciating. Please come all, go to the other channel and subscribe, Brand the Mason. Go there and subscribe, and I'll just be appreciating so much. Yeah, I'll be appreciating so much. Yeah. So thanks once again for this opportunity that you give me out, and we'll be doing the lives, guys. I'll not be able to allow this one to die again. I'll be doing the lives and streaming on it, doing both. And thank you so much for this opportunity once again. May you be blessed for this time. Be blessed, guys. Yeah. Oh. Where do we end? Where do we end now? Where do we end now? Let me see. No. I think right here is where we end it.